Hey,
Hey yo, King is somewhere, but let me get his sounds together. Oh, that shit ain't loaded up. I ain't test this shit either. But look, I hit the button on his shit. God damn. So I can do it from here though, the computer. Okay, you heard that?
no.
No, son of a bitch. All right, hold up. For those who are in here, understand, man. Technical difficulties be happening, but I don't know why this shit ain't work. I think I know why though.
Yeah,
I think I know. But we up in here, man.
up in this thing.
Episode 370. Four of them things is in the books. Y'all already know, man. We are live out here, and once we go live, it is locked in. So as I sit here and try to fuck around with my sounds and whatnot, make sure everything is working properly. How about I double click this shit and see what's going on? Fuck. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the rundown, man. Actually, you know what? Nope, because I think they deserve some sounds. Just give me a second. Hold on, man. Hold on. We're gonna figure this shit out.
Yeah. Man, oh man. What's up with it, ladies and gentlemen? It's a light crowd tonight. A light crowd tonight. That means it's going to be a quick pod. It is Monday. Y'all already know what it is. How's everybody doing? Already see who in that front row seat. You already know. Got my Brussels shirt on. Anybody know that's all the way over there in Belgium? I got this from one of the Vibez. Y'all wouldn't even know that. Yes, Lord. Y'all, the countdown is real for this cruise, man. It's two people in here that it was 4 people that commented. Oh, actually, it's 5 people that commented. 2 of y'all are going on the cruise. Rated, you are muted. I don't know if you. Oh, all right. I ain't know if you was trying to say something. Anyway, damn, I don't even know if I got a joke for y'all or something. Man, YouTube, y'all already know what it is. We in this thing, episode 374, Live Vibes Podcast. Anybody, there got some other people in this thing. Shout out to y'all in this thing. It is still some technical difficulties, y'all. Y'all have to understand that it is 9:20 at night, and we are still having technical difficulties. Y'all see it's only 2 of us on the screen. One is not here because of technical difficulties, and this one over here that's muted is also having technical difficulties. That's why I ain't hooked up my sounds yet. For some reason, I just think as soon as I hook up my sounds, I'ma fuck up everything. So I don't know, man. I gotta set mine up some other time. I don't know. I gotta make sure I got time to set my shit up. I got it plugged up. I see the little G or whatever, the little symbol for Stream Deck lit up behind it, but I don't know what to do after that. Shit, I gotta look into something. But damn. I couldn't be no comedian. See, they keep saying I should be a comedian. I ain't got nothing. I don't have no joke. I don't know what to say.
Oh man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to get my shit to connect over here. There we go. What the? All right, man. See, sometimes you just gotta fucking not delete, but fuck it, like exit out the shit and let that shit load back up, all that other shit, man. But we are back. God damn,
porn loaded up on that motherfucker.
Hey man, too much porn, right? But we up in here, man. Now that everybody got their sounds, I think that's just the proper way to do things, man. I know just give me a little minute, we're gonna get it together. But now that we in here, we can give y'all just do. Let's start from the top, man. Let's go.
Well, y'all already know who is setting it off in this thing on the front row seat. None other than LaShell in the building representing that.
Hey, let's go. First she's taken, I see you. And she is representing her Love Buzz squad like this. You know what it is. Shout out to you, LaShell, for coming through first things first and holding it down, man. We appreciate you.
And then after her, ooh la la, Pillow Top Baby is in the building, aka Aunt Brenda. And I know she representing that.
Gang is up in here, man. Love to see it. Miss Pillow Top Baby is in here. Hold down a soprano gang. Y'all know her tunes is on the way. Let's go. Yes, sir. Love to see it.
And after her, shout out to Miss Nissy in the building. And y'all know she is also representing that.
Love Bugs up in here. Love to see it. Miss Nissy in here. Purple Hearts, as always, in the comment section. Hold down the Love Buzz squad. Appreciate you for pulling up.
And the first fella in this thing on the front row is none other than Jerome, aka Jab.
In the building, holding down that set, man. We see you, my G. Appreciate you for coming through, holding down the fellas and that wolf pack, man.
Yes, Lord. And then I'm back on my Grizzly because shout out to Tiffany Cusack in the building, aka TQ. And y'all already know she representing that.
Love to see it. Appreciate you for coming through, TQ. As always, holding down the Love Buzz squad. We see you.
And then after that, shout out to 583 Love, aka Miss 583 Expressions, one of our sponsors in the building. And y'all know she representing that.
Yes, indeed. We see you, Ty, coming through. We appreciate you. And as one of our sponsors, down, you know what I mean? Appreciate you for coming through, 583 and all that, man.
After her, shout out to Mom Dukes in the building, aka B-Dub in the building. And y'all know she representing that pack.
Hold that pack down. We see you, Mom Dukes. Appreciate you for coming through. Flowers for everybody. You already know what it is, man. Holding down the Wolfpack squad. Appreciate you for coming through.
And then he doubling it up because after her, Michael Myers is in the building, aka MT Get Low.
MC Get Low in the building. We see you, Michael Myers. What is up, man? Hold it down for the fellas and that wolf pack. We appreciate you, my G.
And he ain't here, but he got a 3-peat. Cause shout out to TD in the building. And he ain't here, but
a TD. It's in the building, man. Hold down that pack. We see you. I appreciate you for coming through and holding down your squad. We see you.
And that right there is it so far.
All right. Well, look, light night. It's all good, man. So, again, for those who are in here, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the comment section, if you're not, we're just letting you know. Little technical difficulties as always, especially on King's End, you know what I'm saying? And but he is here and should be here at some point. Hopefully he get his shit together. Other than that, man, everybody else know what to do. Type a little something in the comment section. I can give a shout out to you. And without further ado, let me make a little room so I can start us off with a hey, welcome to LiveVibez Podcast, man. Every Monday and Friday around 9 o'clock Eastern time, we come live with the vibes. As you can see, if you're listening, man, as you can hear, we showing some love, man. Everybody that's coming through on this light night, you know what I mean? Look, yeah, it's light tonight. Where everybody at? Look, I don't know, man. But it's all good. We ain't worried about that too much. We here. That's all that matters. Whoever's in the comment section, whoever's here is the host, we here to pod, goddamn. So shout out to those who are up in here. We We can't tell everybody what to do with their Mondays and Friday nights, but goddamn it, they know where we at. And if they're ready, they can pull up. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get us started with the introductions. Flat, go ahead and bring us in, my G.
Man, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Flatliner, but Mr. Flatliner to you, if you ain't part of my crew, y'all already know what it is. What's up with it?
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Rated, and if it ain't the Soprano gang, then goddamn it, I can't fade it. Last but not least, will be King. So I don't know if he's gonna show up or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting some buttons. I think he do one of these. Whoa. I'm gonna just hit a couple of these. Just different stuff. Oh, this is a rain sound. Okay. What else we got? What is this? Different shit. Okay. It's the king, bitch. And maybe this. What is this? Oh, okay, cool. We'll take it. All right. Yeah, man, holding it down. You already know what it is. We got some faces already. Let's see, man. Getting these seats filled up. Who up in here?
You'll take it. And no motherfucking will take it.
Don't do that. Don't be like that, man.
After that, shout out to Mocha Delight in the building representing that game.
Hey, yeah. I see you in the building. Mocha Delight is in the building, man. Holding it down all the way from New York. Appreciate you for coming through as always. You know how we get down, Soprano gang.
And then after her, shout out to Darth Vader in the building, and y'all know he representing that.
Shout out to you, Darth Vader, in the building, man. Holding down your squad. We see you for the love bugs. Appreciate you for coming through as always. And last but certainly not least,
𝐿 baby is in the building, and she is also representing that gang.
Soprano gang up in here, man. Being the whole vibe is cute, baby. We appreciate you for coming through and repping your crew. We see you. Sopranos up in here. And I said not least, got another one.
Well, he is part of that pack. Shout out to 𝐒𝐻𝐸.
Shout out my guy Joe, aka 𝐒𝐻𝐸, is in the building, holding down the fellas and the wolf pack. We appreciate you, my G, for coming through. All right. And yeah, I think that's it.
Mocha says she has earned her sound effect.
She really has. No, I wrote it down. Trust me, you are getting a sound effect. Understand that, all right? I got it written down. Well, it's the your button
right here. Hey, yo, where's my your button?
Trust me, I'm gearing up for it, man. You got a your button coming up, coming your way real soon. Probably, hopefully, probably by Friday. But yeah, I got that on the way. No worries.
Well, shout out to 𝐿 baby. So where's her sound at? Because you know, if Mocha getting one, 𝐿 baby got one too, and it goes something like this.
Hey. All right. The song she loves and hates the most. Love it.
Yeah. 𝐿 baby asked for her own button, and guess what? She got it.
Y'all petty.
It's a lot of people that like it with her, though, so she couldn't share that button by herself. She couldn't keep it all to herself. She loves that button. So a couple of, we played it so much for her, everybody else started liking it.
Damn.
So after her,
y'all say somebody knew my favorite all the time. Now it's Mocha. Y'all, wow. You weren't saying that, but you was my favorite at one point, 𝐿 baby. Now you complaining. It was all good when you was the favorite.
That's it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when he do it. Yeah,
it's birthday swim. Yeah.
Shout out, man. And then after y'all already know the last person that popped up in this thing is none other than Rima is loved, and y'all know she is also representing that.
Love to see it. What is up with it? You already know what it is, coming through, holding down her crew. Rima is loved, is in the building, man. Love Buzz Squad is up in here. per usual. And yeah, man, we appreciate y'all.
Damn, they starting the bullshit in here.
Look, they are. Dang, he ain't say she wasn't a favorite no more. Look.
No, he said, dang, he basically said she ain't the favorite no more.
Not look, listen. Everybody became a favorite for different reasons at different times. All right. So let's just be clear about that. And times are changing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was Q Baby at one point.
What'd you say?
Bree was.
What'd you say? Whoever it was, you can benefit from.
Benefit from? How so?
No, I'm saying, is that what you said?
No.
Oh,
there's different scenarios of why they became a favorite. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Yeah, that's it. Change his favorite like he changed his clothes. Shut up. That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's times. There's times where there's no favorite at all. You know what I mean? I like to show people just love. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be just Sopranos because Bree not a Soprano. She was a favorite. You know what I'm saying? She a love bug. I just be showing love to who show super love to us. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, at a certain time, I noticed something. I shout them out. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta show super love to be one of Raiden's favorites.
I'm telling you, and if it look, then I'm gonna start shouting you out a little crazy. That's all. That is it. But until then, shit.
Mocha said, I gotta get on the pod. I've been cheating on y'all with another podcast.
Oh, whoa, ma'am.
She said they had me on their pod.
I mean, you can always be on here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing stopping you from being on the LiveVibez podcast at all.
Has Mocha ever inboxed the LiveVibez page or something? I mean, because I could have sworn that's what she ever sent the email or something.
Nah.
So you telling me she ain't do nothing to do the proper protocol to be a guest on the show and she ain't?
Nah.
So what is it that she wants?
That's news to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mocha became vanilla.
Yeah. Because I know we say on every pod, if y'all want to be a guest or a host or whatever, we always say,
every pod.
Inbox us or something. We say it every pod. I think.
Every single pod.
Oh, and that's why she cheated on us. So she cheated on us for some shit that we ain't even do. She assumed. Oh, she wanted him.
She gotta get on her job. Come on, as long as there is accountability, I'm cool with it. Holding yourself accountable, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have said anything. See, look, now you want to live with demons. You know what I'm saying? Come clean. That's all. Shout out to you for coming clean. I'm with it. Oh yeah, we gonna act stupid for sure. It's gonna be fun, man. Just like a woman. I ain't messing with Quo. But shit, for those who are in here, man, y'all already know what it is. Please do us a favor because this is the part of the pod where you do so, man. Hit the thumbs up on this video wherever you're watching from. Hopefully it is the YouTube channel. The link is right there on the screen. If you didn't know, now you know. If you already subscribed, get somebody else to subscribe. That'll help us out a lot. Yeah, man, hit the notification bell so you can be notified, man. We'll be, do some cool shit on this podcast. That's how it goes, all right? Now, hopefully King can get his stuff together. And we got another face up in here looking like a soprano.
Shout out to Miss Keeper. Please in the building. And she said it in her name. So y'all know she representing that game.
Hey, man, it's up. Look, Miss Keeper is in the building. Soprano me, please. Y'all know what it is. Happy vibes. Happy Monday. Appreciate you for coming through as always, man. Bringing that energy. And yeah, that's it for the new folks up in here. And we already introduced ourselves. This is the part where we actually start talking about our weekend. Let's start there, man. Flat, what's been going on with you? How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was good, man. I had the kids. We slept. We did a lot of sleeping. I think that rain, it rained this weekend.
Yeah, so, that shit set me down yesterday.
Yeah, man, that rain set us down, man. So, we did a lot of sleeping. We chilled. They played with their cousins. So it's been a lot of, cousin play and all of that. So, I mean, it was just a nice chill weekend with the little ones. Sometimes you might want to get out. My kids don't like to be out in a whole bunch of inclement weather. They rather just be chilling, and relaxing. So outside of that, man, I ain't did nothing, man. I been trying to finalize some things with this cruise. You already know. I think we did come across a conclusion on that. So yeah, man, we got some things, just in the brew, man, in the works. So I mean, I'm excited, man. I got some stuff laid out, still haven't packed, and still haven't done any of that, but I'm gonna get it together, man. So outside of that, man, I'm good. Mental health is good. I'm feeling good. I'm here. I'm ready to pod, man. Let's get it.
I know that's right, man. My weekend was pretty chilled. I didn't really get into too much this weekend. I think the biggest highlight for me this weekend was my son. Well, my cousin, her baby was in the hospital ever since she had it, and her baby was finally able to come home this weekend because she had her early. So they kept her in there, of course, make sure she was good, saying good enough to come home. And she came home yesterday. So that was dope. And my son was hitting me up and he's like, yo, dad, me and my girl, we supposed to be going out thrifting this weekend and just going to shop around, do stuff like that or whatever. And he was like, you mind coming to pick us up from the spot? I'm like, oh, no problem. He's like, all right, boom. He sent me the address. I look, I'm like, the fuck, this shit all the way out Columbia. I thought they was going to be local. I'm like, God damn, okay. Cool. So I head all the way out there, man, pick him and this girl up. And this is my first time actually meeting her. So that was pretty cool, man. Just kind of seeing them vibe out, you know what I'm saying? And just, watching my son in that element, man. Like I said, it just hit different, man. So I'm just, it's just dope to see. It's dope to be a part of, you know what I'm saying? So that was really, really cool. That was pretty much like a highlight for me this weekend. But other than that, yeah, man, Sunday, I slept too. Like I said, that rain had me. I woke up. I was up from 10 to 11, 12, maybe 12:30. And that rain kicked down. I was just like, nigga, this shit is right. I'm about to go lay my ass right back to fuck down. Uh-huh. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. I laid right back down and slept for at least 2.5 more hours. Then I was out of here. But yeah, but other than that, I ain't had too much going on, man. Work was chill today. Yeah, not too much going on there. Everything's cool. I'm going to the office tomorrow, handle some technical work, getting ready for this podcast that we're shooting 2 episodes this week. So I got to link up with the CEO tomorrow too. So, just some productive stuff in the works. Also, like Flat mentioned earlier, man, we working on some things with this this cruise coming up. And Flat, I've been thinking lately too. Actually, Amazing brought it to my attention. Was like, hey, what's the new move for the next season? And I was like, next season? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. It's we normally around this time, August, September time, we do a whole new season, whole new intro, whole new, color scheme, whole new this, whole new flyer, whole new everything. And then we kind of set up the show with something new or something to add or something like that, something to take away, whatever. And I was like, damn. And I was like, yeah, I need to start thinking about that shit. Because I haven't set anything up for that. We got to link up, do another photo shoot, all the shit that we normally do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now that is going to be on my mind, like how we could rebrand ourselves for the next season coming up. Because probably right after we get back from this cruise is going to be time to start transitioning to the next season, what we're going to do. I already got like a little mini idea, something I want to do. I'm going to tweak it a little bit, but I'm going to figure it out. But yeah, a lot of stuff been going on, man. A lot of brainstorming happening right now. I have not packed either for the cruise. I'm gonna do one more sweep to make sure I ain't gotta order nothing, pick up nothing. Because once I get this last order off, that's it. I'm gonna start setting shit aside for, packing this cruise up, man. So that's where I'm at with it right now, man. Other than that, I'm good. Mental health is straight. My mood is cool, and yeah, man, just ready to party on Monday, man.
All right.
We hope y'all weekend was great as well. And why do you get the best sleep when it rains? I have no idea. I think it has everything to do with like it's the same as like your energy when it's a bright sunny day. You just have a lot more energy. It feels good being outside. You just you wide, you ready to go. But when the weather's bad or just gloomy, should I say, you don't have that same energy. Your frequency is low. It's the same thing, man. But that rain, when it's the right rain, man, that shit puts you right where you need to be. You understand? So
that rain with my diffuser on, and I was no exactly. I was out for the count. I mean, all the way out for the count. I said, God damn, I can't. I'm telling y'all.
I woke up and went back to sleep. Like I was like, damn.
A diffuser. that shit is love. It's a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm. And I had just woke up and went right back. But man, hold up. I see 𝐒𝐶 is officially preparing for a senior year. Okay, shout out to the 𝐒𝐶. I don't see much else, but again, weekend was good, went too fast. Okay, cool.
She said her 𝐒𝐶 is getting ready for senior year, and what is it? Q baby said her baby just took her senior picture. So it's a lot of seniors in this thing, you know. So
yes, indeed.
Shout out to y'all.
Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to y'all. Getting y'all babies up and out of it. My son got another 2 years and stuff, man. It's crazy because I was just talking about that earlier, man. Like, think about upgrading my car and shit, but then what I want versus what I think I should get. I'm having these back and forth tug of wars, and I hate this time of this process of it, because the shit that you want, you start to see more of, and I hate that. Like, I was on a fitness walk today on my lunch break and seen the meanest Genesis G80 out there. I was like, God damn, I want that bitch, right? That's the motherfucker right there. I want that motherfucker. Then in my head, I'll tint it out. I do this, I do that. I'm just like, I can't fuck with it right now, man. Relax. Okay, chill out. Get what I originally wanted to get. Mainly because the car that I'm gonna upgrade to now, I'm keeping my son in mind. Like I said, my son graduated in 2 years. So I'm trying to keep in mind that, hey, when he graduate, you know what I'm saying, I might have had this joint paid off or paid off enough to where I can gift him a car for graduation or something. So I'm keeping that in mind. And then I can get the motherfucker I really want. So I'm trying to take my steps with it. I ain't trying to jump out the window just yet and not consider nobody but myself, because I really do want to keep that in mind, man. And so yeah, I'm chilling. I'm trying to chill. Okay, I'm still gonna be satisfied with what I'm gonna get, but yeah, so I'm keeping him in mind. So I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, man, we got a few faces up in here, right?
Yep, sure do.
All right. Let's see who we got.
Shout out to Art Bay in the building, and y'all know she representing that.
Love Bus Every heart color in the rainbow is in the section, man. Loves to see it. Appreciate you, LaRoss, aka Art Bay, for coming through and holding down the Love Bug Squad. You did.
And after her, beautiful Jess. Everybody loves a BJ, aka Dr. Jess, in the building. So y'all already know she also representing that.
Love Bug Squad. Jess, appreciate you for coming through and holding down the Love Bug Squad as always. You know what I mean? And Mocha Delight said, "Can I get on this Friday? I'll send the email. You just hit us up. We will definitely get your credentials, make sure everything locked in. We will have you as a guest, all right?" Dang, she said she sent the email in April? Word. Let me check into that one, all right? Because that's crazy. Look at her trying to be on the pod months ago and ain't say nothing. Look, even she forgot she sent the email. Damn, all this notifications crazy during the pod time, man. But again, I'm gonna look into all of this stuff and make sure everything is straight. What is he talking about? So I'll read these comment section, but we are at the part time now where we go ahead and bring in the first topic and the question of whatever we got going on, man. And let's get right into it.
Oh, man. Well, the first ending question for today is, what are you most grateful for right now in this moment?
Right now in this moment, damn. Well, the first things first, I'm gonna say the bond with my kids. I have the bond with my kids have been growing. Like I just told y'all, I was with my son over the weekend, introduced me to his girlfriend and all that stuff. So my bond with my children has been like the height of a lot of things with me lately, man. Like I mentioned on the pod before, like them and their energy is something that that can switch my day. If I can have a terrible day, and as soon as I talk to one of them or be around them or whatever the case may be, like they just brighten my life, man. So my bond with my children right now has been really pivotal in my life. So I'll say that in this very moment. My position at my job, like I said, is I've only been there a year and a half, but I've made such a big impact so quickly, and it's just I'm in a really good position right now, and I'm grateful for it. Thank God for it all the time. So that's a major thing for me right now that I'm grateful for in this moment. And I'm grateful for this pod, man. This pod is it's an outlet for me every Monday and Friday. It's so many things that I want to do with this platform we got. There's so many ideas that we have that we want to pursue. We got a cruise coming up. I ain't never been on a cruise a day in my life, but this pod is bringing that to my life now. So my first cruise coming up, and saying in a couple of weeks. So grateful, man. We done made some great friendships on here, man. Got some great people who are dedicated and just locked in with us, man. They come every Monday and Friday and just turn up with us, man. So I'm grateful for that, man. Those are the three things right there, man. My kids, my position and my job, man, and in this podcast, man. Those are the three major things for me at this very moment. I am super grateful for.
Man, my first thing that I'm grateful for at this time right now is life. Life in general, man, is just it's a blessing to have. We know the way of the world these days. There's a lot of people that's not making it to our age. So to be able to still be here, still be in a great father towards my kids, being able to help raise my kids, and not just have them out there in the world, fending for themselves, and the lessons that being able to teach my children the lessons, of life, and answer questions, and have fun and make jokes and all, like things that some people take for granted. Like sometimes you just got to sit back and just look at it and say, I'm glad that I have this. So that was just life in general. And my next thing was sanity. That's one thing that I'm grateful for at this moment is my sanity, man, because it's a lot of things out here these days that is very stressful. There's people that's committing suicide because they can't take things. Now, growing now that we're a lot older, this thing called depression that, is just taking so many people out and having people just do wild, crazy things. And like I just saw a post of some girl giving her 9-month-old baby fentanyl laced bottle. So, wow. Like some people just don't have it all. Like that's you can't be sane and doing things of that nature. So, just my sanity, man, is just something that I'm very grateful for at this time. And another thing is family and friends. Family and friends, this pod, just other people, you can talk to other people, you can learn from other people, you can teach other people, so it takes a lot of communication to do that. And when you have friends and family and people in the pod, like there's so many different outlets of people that you can talk to, in time of need, in time of laughter or whatever. So that's just something else that I'm very grateful for, because friends, family, this pod, a lot of the times those be the three that keep a person put together. If it ain't one thing, it's the other, or it could be the others. Like it's just always something that keep you leveled and grounded when you have friends and family. So those are, like, I guess my top three things that I'm grateful for at this moment in life.
I can dig that, man. I can definitely dig that, man. But again, man, I hope everybody is grateful for some things, man, for real, because life is something else, bro. It really is, man. And we know how that shit goes, man. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. That shit throw you a curveball out of nowhere. You just don't know, man. So we got to be just thankful enough to be here, man. The fact that we can wake up and get another opportunity to do it all over again, man, that is the greatest blessing ever, like ever, dog. Some people don't have that. Some people didn't make it. Some people, you just don't know, man. So that's why I try not to complain either. Cause like I'm alive to complain. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a blessing within itself. You know what I'm saying? And then I have another chance to make it right. I have another chance to fix it. I have another chance to make it better. Whatever it is in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being grateful for life in general, man. That's a real one right there. So really, really good answer, man. But we appreciate all of you guys sharing some of your feedback. I'm seeing some things in the comment section right now. Some people agreeing with stuff. Boom. Oh man, yeah. I found out my college crush died. I'm so grateful for life. That's wild, man. Sorry to hear that, but yes, we talk about life for sure. This pod has helped me. Look, I'm so glad that you said that, because that's one of the reasons why we're here, man. It's not just to entertain people, you know what I'm saying? It's to help people out. And I know that we've probably helped out a lot of ways for people in their personal lives, regardless if it's something we talked about, regardless if they were a guest, regardless if they use our pods on Monday and Friday to help release or a break from reality or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people became friends in real life off of our pods. So, and that could have been life-changing for them. You know what I'm saying? So, look, we just hope that our platform could be a vessel for everybody else, man. Just, it's a beautiful thing, man. I also see my family, especially my relationship with my dad. I love our bond. My mental health is my source. Is my source of income. So I know that's right, man. Love that. I thoroughly love tuning in because y'all make me happy and my family of commenters. Yes, man. Look, we appreciate you for being here, man. And glad that everybody in the comment section could make each other, you know what I'm saying, just feel dope and want to come back and, you know what I'm saying, enjoy fucking laughing and acting the fool with us, you know what I'm saying? Grateful for the time that I have left with my grandmother. I know that's right. I'm definitely grateful for the awesome relationship that I have with my son. Go ahead, Mon Dukes. I see you. I wonder who's this son you speak of. Love my mother to death, man. That is my dog forever.
Beautiful Jess has something to say, and that's a good one too. She just says she's thankful to be able to support herself, because sometimes her family isn't that supportive.
That is a beautiful thing too. And
sometimes she said my family isn't
that supportive. Yeah.
And
that's wild, man.
And she seconded up with my friends are more like family.
See what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? Some people, their family is they backbone. Some people, their family isn't that supportive, so they lean on their friendships to be that support system. You know what I mean? So just being thankful for what it is that you have, man. So that's beautiful. Love that. This pod and got me through some things. Love that too. Shout out to you. What else I see, man? I'm grateful for being able to see another day. Yes. I'm about to be a grandmother, and I'm just grateful to be able to be here for my daughter and see her. I know that's right, man. That's beautiful right there. Beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Facts. Connected with some great people because of this pod. Indeed, man. Also, this pod brought traffic to my art. Forever grateful. Come on now, that's what I'm saying. So listen, like I said, this is our platform, man. We've been at this for 300 and what 74 episodes now.
Mhm.
And regardless, man, like I said, a lot of the stuff that people be doing this type of shit for, man, I just think that we're just on a different page. We really just get on here and just, shoot the shit and just enjoy, chopping it up with everybody who rock with us, man. Of course, we got big goals and things we want for ourselves, and of course, we got things that we wish we were at. But man, it's still a really, really important puzzle piece to a lot of lives, including our own. So, we're grateful for y'all, man. So, round of applause. Man. That's something special. Welcome to Delight. Your email has came through. I have seen it. It came through at 9:44. I put a star next to it. So we get money. All right. I seen this one. I'm gonna go back and try to find the other one too. That's crazy. But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man, for sure, man, for sure. And yeah, let's continue to be grateful. All right. And let's go ahead.
We can move on, but I gotta read. Mom Dukes dropped a jewel for people that didn't see it. She said you can't choose your blood family, but you can choose your extended family.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. That is so true, man. And a lot of times we try to stick it out with people because we're family and because we're blood. And sometimes even your family, your blood just ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can grow apart. Y'all could have differences. Y'all could not agree. It could just not be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to find your extended family, man, and and lean on that, man. So that's really, really dope. For sure, man. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the energy. We appreciate y'all, man. Now we can go on, cause yeah.
All right. The next and then question for today is, what was one thing that made you fall in love?
The one thing that made me fall in love.
Not the one thing. What was one thing?
What was one thing that made me fall in love?
Because I would hope it was more than just one.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
The one time, well, one of the things that made me fall in love was once I realized that my health and well-being was just as important to her than it was to me. Like we all want to take care of ourselves, but when somebody else wants to take care of you just as bad, or if not more, like, oh no, you should be doing that, or let's do this and do that. Once I realized that she was about that and she was really about that, that's one thing that made me fall in love.
I can dig that one, man. I got a few things for this answer actually, but I'll start with one of them. One of the things that made me fall in love, man, is being loved differently than I've been loved by anybody else was a big factor. I remember experiencing a love that I thought was like the best thing in the world. It's like, yo, like this person has been on my heels, man, just chasing me down for years and years and years. And we finally linked up and we was together for some years, and it was a beautiful thing. And that was the type of love that I was like, oh man, like, so when it didn't work out, it was tough. That's why I told you I went on my whole 9-month celibacy thing and all that shit. But to love someone again, but to experience a love differently than you've ever experienced. And I thought, like, damn, like, who could love me better than this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, because they was going all out. But it's different ways to love people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, instead of you loving me on your terms, you were loving me on all terms. And that's the difference. And once I experienced what that felt like, it was like, man, couldn't help but fall. You know what I'm saying? So being loved differently than I've ever been loved before was one of the things that made me fall in love, for sure. Another one for me is accepting and understanding. And what I mean by that is that not someone getting to know me, but someone understanding me is a whole different thing. And then once you do understand me, you accept me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like it allows you to be your full self around that person. Like I think I talked about this on the podcast before, man. It's one of the most heartbreaking things when you aren't able to be you around a person that you really rock with like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when we meet somebody, we start off a certain way, you know, and it's like you can't really forcefully introduce all of the elements of your life to this person. You know, you gotta, kind of peel the layers or whatever. And I think being able to be with someone that allows you to be your full self, like the type of jokes that you make, the shows that you watch, the music you listen to, like all the things that kind of make you who you are, when you can just be yourself and like explore those things and that person either enjoys it too or just understand it, that's a really, really great feeling, man, because it's nothing worse than like you being with somebody and you really fuck with them, but then you start to realize that person don't like none of the shit you like. It's like, oh, you watching football again? Like, oh my God, I'm going in the other room. And it's like, damn, that energy for what? Like, I enjoy football. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Or you listen to this music, oh, babe, turn this off. Like, I'm just, can you put on some Beyonce? And it's like, damn, this is my jam. Why you know what I'm saying? Or you watching your favorite show. Oh, you like this show? Like, it's like when I'm telling you, being with somebody that don't like shit you like, it's such a turn off, bro. So being someone that understands you and accept all the things that you love, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, on my free time, if I got the time, I'll play a game or two on the Xbox. Oh, you play an Xbox? Like, how old are you? Like, I can't rock with people like that. I can't do it, man. I gotta have somebody who understands me and accepts me for who I am. Nobody get mad at you when you watch your little shows or you do your little bullshit, whatever it is that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's another thing, man. Being able to be yourself when someone understands and accepts you for who you are, where you don't have to tiptoe. You ain't gotta like, oh, here she comes. She on her way over here. Let me turn off the game, or let me, turn to something different. Like now you're starting to move based on her likes and dislikes to keep her happy, but you suffering. Like that's just not a relationship to be in, man. So that's just really, really important to me. So I take that one as well.
I guess that's somewhat of like another thing that I had that made one of the things that made me fall in love. It was, realizing that we were on one accord when it came to a lot of things, and it was things that we didn't even talk about. It's like, I did this today, and then we like, that's crazy. I did the same thing.
Being in sync.
What you have for lunch? I ate this today. That's crazy. Look at this.
I just had that. Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, like when you just find everything that you're doing, it's just like in sync, and it's just like, we didn't even talk about that. Like, how is this happening? You finishing sentences. You finishing thought, you saying shit out loud that the person was thinking that was about to say, and it's just like, nah, this shit is just getting like, this is, if you could just live like this forever, it's like, God damn, like,
yeah,
that's a feeling that I think any and everybody wants to feel. It's like, what's understood don't have to be explained. It's like y'all can sit here and have a whole conversation and not say a word. When both of y'all can be on that same just level when it comes to any and everything, that is something that'll make a person fall, and I mean fall quick.
Facts.
Y'all both understand each other. You both, you can tell when it ain't that person's day. Like, you know what to do a little something, and go ahead and back off and let them have their moment or whatever. Or sometimes when you back off to get that person that moment, and they just so cool enough to say, hey, I know you want to back up, but actually this is one of the times I need you right here. Without catching the attitude because you backed up, or you backed off or whatever. So it's, it's a lot of things that people do, or that's not even planned or thought out, that can just make you fall for a person, because that shit that's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, being in sync with a motherfucker, man, is crazy, because it's a mind fuck too, though, because it puts you in a position to where it's like, yo, this is meant to be. This might be the one. You start thinking all this wild shit, man. So yeah, no, getting that type of energy from somebody, like when you your fucking stomach hurt all day, or say your girl's stomach hurt all day, and all of a sudden yours just start hurting. And be like, hey, what's going on? Be like, yeah, man, my stomach been hurt me today, whatever. Like, damn, mine stopped hurting. Like, you took on her pain and shit. Like, there's so many ways you could be in sync with a person, but when that happens, man, it is a wild thing, man. So I could definitely agree with that one. Yeah. Being in sync makes you think some wild shit. Don't already be falling for a couple of little moments where y'all in sync and y'all had the same meal, or y'all just did the same thing, or something like, man, shit, that should have fucked you up, man.
Yes, indeed.
In a good way though, but yeah, that should have get you. That's crazy.
I see some of the comments and say, what she say? Boom, right here. She say, I was in love with how talented he was. His talent is something serious, and I pray he still is using it. To see him in his element was everything.
That's crazy. Because I've gotten that. I just want to see you work. I'm like, work, okay, but that's how it is, man. They just want to see you in your element, going crazy, and that shit turns women on. You know what I'm saying? But I think men like that too, though. It's nothing. It's a woman on her shit, and you see her handling business. Some sexy shit, dog. It is. Let that little pencil skirt up. I'm gonna tear your ass up in here. Keep working hard. Shit.
We got some faces that popped up in this thing. No.
All right. Who we got?
Oh man, let me see. God damn. Here we go. The first person that popped up in here, it's good to see her back. 𝐒𝐨𝐷𝐸𝐴. Hey. I think I've seen this name before. That's why I have. Okay.
I have not seen this picture, but I've seen that name. So shout out to 𝐒𝐨𝐸𝐴 for
yeah. Hey, peace and blessings to everyone. Shout out, peace and blessings to you as well. And then in the building, boom. Shout out to Christy, all the way from the boot in this thing, and y'all know she representing that.
Hey. It was a rough day, man. Sorry to hear it was a rough day, but hopefully you can unwind with us tonight. We appreciate you for coming through, Chrissy, as always.
And another one that popped up in this thing is 𝐿 Love Bug Carol. And like she said, it's in her name, and y'all know she representing that.
Hey. We appreciate you for coming through, Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? Holding down your squad. We appreciate you, as always.
Oh. That is it. Being mentally stimulated in conversation, consistently able to be transparent and learning something from him, not always me showing and teaching, etc. That's one thing that made Jasmine fall in love.
Hey, that is lit. I like that. Damn, let's see any more.
No.
Yeah, it might be it, but I was just making sure we ain't skip none and whatnot. But yeah, we appreciate y'all sharing and whatnot, man. And damn, we at the main show break already?
Yes, Lord.
54 in. All right, that's a bet. Let me see what's on my screen over here. And this is the part of the pod. If you don't know, man, mid-show break, you know what I'm saying? For those who are ready to get tuned into what's going on around the world that we normally check out. We normally do like some sports, take some music, and see what the world's doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys go get your charge, you'll get some to drink, whatever you want to do, now's the time. But first things first, we'd like to give a shout out to the day and see what today has to offer and bring to us. And the first things first that I see as of July the 17th is National Lottery Day. All right, shout out to those who do the lottery. Get your tickets, your Powerball, your scratch-offs, whatever it is that you into. Today is your day. Is also World Emoji Day. Oh shit, that means flood the comments, man. Flood the comments right now. Emojis, man. World Emoji Day. We ain't even playing. Just put emojis in the goddamn comment section. We would love that. All right. It could be your squad or it could be something different. Just put it in the fucking comments. All right. It is also Global Hug Your Kids Day. We're just talking about bonding with your children and things of that nature, man. So shout out to that. Your kids are around you or they're in the house. Go hug them. All right. I don't know what that is. Not going to talk about that. Korean Constitution Day, Marine Day in Japan. Shout out to that. National Corey Day. For those whose name is Corey, today is your day. You know what I'm saying? National Get Out of the Doghouse Day. Dang, that's crazy. Get out that doghouse, my guy. Can women be in a doghouse?
Hell yeah.
I mean, not by like your rules and standards, but they normally say men are dogs, so that's where the doghouse thing comes from. And it's usually the man doing something wrong, so she kick him out and put him on the couch, shit like that. But yeah, you don't hear much about that. Women need a doghouse.
Shit, they got one.
But they be in the same bed though. They don't leave. You could be in the doghouse, like, you know, mentally and probably within your relationship, but they don't go sleep on the couch. If they wrong, they stay in the same bed and try to scoop their butt on you so you can forget. And that's that bullshit. Meanwhile, we gotta go sleep in the living room on the couch. I don't like that. But today is National Get Out the Doghouse Day. Okay. So men, give your ladies a doghouse. If it is the couch, figure it out. Do something, man. Women gotta start getting this equal treatment around here. Okay. National Peach Ice Cream Day is today as well. Shout out to Peach Ice Cream. National Tattoo Day. So if you got tattoos, rep your tattoos. All right. Fun fact. No host on this podcast has a tattoo. We are all bare. We don't have nothing. No tats nowhere, man. Crazy enough. Nothing at all. I can just hear the pussies drying up. That's wild. They love some tattoos, man. President's Day in Botswana. Shout out to that. 𝐒𝐢𝐳 Day. I don't know what that is. Shout out to that. World Day for International Justice. Okay, cool. Wrong Way Corrigan Day. All right. Yellow Pig Day, whatever the fuck that is. And lastly, we got birthdays, man. David Hasselhoff got a birthday today. Jeremiah got a birthday today. And 𝐿𝐈, shout out to 𝐿𝐈. I don't really know any other people, but shout out to you if you got birthdays today, somewhere close, today, yesterday, tomorrow, whatever. Shout out to you. What's that for today? Right. Next, would y'all ever get one? Listen, I have designed so many tattoos for myself and have not gotten any of them. I will say this. The older I get, the more I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? Each year that goes by, it's just like, if I ain't get it yet, then fuck it. I don't really care. There is still something in the back of my head somewhere that wants to get one. And I will say, if I get one, it is a wrap for me. And that's another reason why I haven't jumped the gun and got one. So that's why I'm like, got to be careful.
It's another thing I said. I just said that I was talking to Just Blame LaVey, and we was talking to somebody else. It was a conversation. And I said, I'm afraid if I get one, I ain't going to know when to stop.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I think it's just going to go. Everybody like, I'm not afraid of needles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's pain, I'm pretty sure, but it's probably something that it ain't like. It's probably something that I can't take.
Right.
Pain wise.
I'm not even worried about none of that part. I look at it like this. I love art and I love being creative. So if I get a tattoo or something, it has to be something like my first tat got to be something I can't see, or I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna have to get something like on the back of my neck back here, or like on my somewhere where it's out of sight, out of mind. Because if I get a tat anywhere like here where I can see, it's over. I'm gonna start planning the next one and creating something, man. It's gonna be wild for me. So I don't have one. Do I want one? I mean, yes, I've always wanted one. So it's not like I'll never get one. But I'm still fighting, man. Because I know if I get one, it's a wrap for me. So we'll see. We'll see one day, man. I'll definitely let y'all know if you can. I think there's a tattoo joint on this cruise. Ain't a tattoo parlor on the boat somewhere? I read that or saw that somewhere. I don't know if it's on this particular cruise, but I definitely seen something where it's like, oh yeah, they got a joint where you can. It's like a tattoo shop in there. I was like, what? That is a wrong place to have it. Niggas get drunk and go crazy and go down there and get some dumb shit.
I don't know if I seen that. I don't know.
I'll look into it. It might not be. If it ain't, then good for me, because that's stupid ass. Hell no. But yeah, man. What else? Nothing about sports. I can't wait. I think the first official preseason kickoff is in 11 days. Okay. So football is on the way. All right. That's what I get excited about. You know what I'm saying?
We got a fight coming up on the 29th.
Oh, we do.
Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford.
That's gonna be a fight.
I am riding with Errol Spence. There's a lot of people I know that's rolling with Terrence Bud Crawford. I do have money out there for that. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a doozy. But I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good fight. But at the end of the day, I think the big fish is gonna win. So
yeah, it's going down, man. July 29th. And it's a premiere fight. It's gonna be on pay-per-view. And yeah. And this is their. No, they both undefeated. Oh
yeah, they going for the fights. They both going for the belt. Errol Spence has 3 belts, and Bud has 1. Going for the undisputed.
Oh man, that's gonna be wild.
Champ is what they're going for.
Yes, indeed, man. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man. So yeah, and it's also Monday, so it's no real music takes or nothing like that. Nothing has dropped. Normally music drops on Friday, so there we go with that. And before I move on to that, I see some faces. Hold up now.
Shout out to Samaya B in the building, aka Freckles in the building, and she representing that gang.
Gang is in the building. Love to see somebody be aka Freckles in here. Hold down the Sopranos. Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I mean? And she also said that she's with Tamara, aka Tomorrow, and she is holding down her wolf pack. All right. And just because we rock with you, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button. Normally I'll be like, yo, sign your ass in. Exactly. I know. We gonna cut her some slack today. You know what I'm saying? Especially since King not here. So we want all the representation to happen. All right. But we appreciate y'all for pulling up on us tonight. I'm about to go over some of the things that I saw in the streets or whatever. It's not that many, but let's see what we got, man. First things first, man. I'm gonna send some prayers up, man. The French singer, actress, and inspo behind the iconic Birkin bag. I know girls know about the Birkins. Jane Birkin, man, she passes away at 76. They say that she was in poor health for many years, man, and she suffered a stroke in 2021 and haven't really recovered from that, man. The cause of death is unknown as of right now, but whew, man, oh man. But yeah, send some prayers up, man. Rest in peace to Jane Birkin. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I'm gonna save that one for last. This is a lot to read. I'm gonna give a round of applause, man, to Sha'Carri Richardson, man. She won the women's 100-meter dash. It was a great race. And it's so proud because as she's more of a, she's not a burst of speed off the line, but she's like an accelerated top speed down the line type of runner. So in the beginning, when everybody's running off, she's not that. It looked like she's lagging behind. Maybe she fifth or sixth. It looked crazy. But as y'all go along, man, her ass be catching up so goddamn fast, and she beat the second place person by 2 milliseconds. But she did it, man. And also there was another young lady, I don't know what her name is or whatever, but she finally marked in under the 11-second mark. And I don't watch a lot of this type of, the dashes and things like that. But they said that she got criticized so much that she would never get under 11 seconds. And this was her first race getting under 11 seconds. Even though she placed like third, she was super excited, crying and everything. So that was dope for her too. It was a lot of just black women going crazy in this race, man. So this was dope, man. So shout out to Sha'Carri and everybody who went out here and got top 3 in this race, man, in the Diamond League. It was dope. Dope to see, man. She out here cooking. This right here was wild, although I'm not surprised about it. A family came and spoke out about a woman from Houston who was detained because she was raised her voice at somebody in Dubai. And I'm trying to remember the full scenario. Something happened where this guy, I think, said something to her or was doing something to kind of bother her or something like that.
She got in an accident with the rental car.
Oh, that's what.
And she went back and tried to ask for her license and everything. Mm-hmm. And they got into it and she yelled at him.
Oh, yeah. And in Dubai, women cannot raise their voice to men out there. It's like a law.
Yeah, ain't no like a law. It is a law. It is against the law. And that's why her ass been over there for the last 6 months. She's been over in Dubai for 6 months.
That's wild, man.
Imagine going over there for a week vacation or 2-week vacation and you over there for 6 months in jail for raising your voice. They also said cursing is against the law over there. So there's a lot that go on over there. So many people want to go over there to Dubai and trying to want to experience that. But please understand and know what you're getting into before you get over there and lose your mind, because you would definitely lose your mind.
Yeah. That's wild, man. Yeah, I'm just sitting here reading now. Yeah, it was over a rental car. She went to go retrieve her ID and her credit card and stuff like that. They said she couldn't do it unless she paid an undisclosed amount of money. That's when things got heated. She started yelling. I think the guy started yelling too, but she can't yell, dog. That's just what the rules are. And I hope that, I've never been to Dubai. I definitely want to go, but the rules are you gotta make sure you understand them rules when you be in them other countries, man. They got an activist involved as well. They're saying don't punish women for doing the same thing a man could do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right. That's their fucking rules, man. But they said she's a social media influencer and a truck driver, I believe. Or is it somebody else? I don't know. But it's wild, man. So I'm going to keep my eye on this story because this is crazy, man. Be careful if y'all go to Dubai. Don't be yelling and shit and stop cussing. So this is crazy. Speaking of Houston, because she was from Houston, Houston Health Department issues a warning about syphilis outbreak with a 128% increase amongst women. They said it has rose since 2019 up to 2022. It's just getting worse at this point, and that is crazy.
Have you read the comments?
No, I can see some now.
The comments, they're blaming it all on the men. Of course, it's a bunch of women. Oh, of course, they're going to say the women because the men don't get tested. The men don't go get checked up. Who do you think these women is getting this stuff from? And all they are just going in on the men. And it's like, ladies, we understand y'all feel some type of way about that. But stick to the topic at hand. The topic at hand is
always say that flat.
Women that have 125%, whatever, it's saying the women. Don't think that y'all are getting a lot of that shit from all men, because there's a lot of lesbian, homosexual kind of activity that's going on everywhere. So don't act like they're all just getting it from men. There's a lot of women passing that shit along as well. So yeah.
And that's the thing. They're going to do their test on men and women, and they're going to report on where they see the increase. So if they see the increase in women, then that's just what the topic is. Period, point blank. Don't say, well, it's not our fault. It's that you like stop, because that's not a fact. That's your assumption, and that's trash. Let's not do that. If this was about 128, increase in men, you're not going to. I'm not going to say that, but I want to say that it's not going to be a bunch of finger, but oh, it's the women's fault, and women, who are we getting it from? Like that. That's just lame to me. I don't like it. But either way, I did see a few comments, and you're absolutely right. That's exactly how they're going. They're blaming niggas for it.
After I read like 5 in a row, and they were all bashing men, I just went from reading to 5 in a row. Then let me skip a few, and then those are saying the same shit. I said, you know,
like, no, I'm good.
I ain't reading this shit.
Exactly. That's crazy.
A bunch of sour pussy ass women on here going off about some shit that they showing up for.
At the end of the day, it says increased cases among women. So if you are a woman, be careful out here in Houston. That's all it's saying. Just be careful, because in women, the numbers are spiking. That's it. Just take that for what it is, man. That's crazy. They going to finger point on some shit. It's just wild. But anyway, the last thing I have is this story that I did not read on purpose, because the last time we was on the pod, I posted about this on this same section, and I said, hey, this chick, she saw the infant, saw the baby in the street, and she called 911, and she went to go get help and all this other shit, and the next thing you know, she was gone. I mean, her car was still there, no baby, no nothing, couldn't nobody find her, and all this other shit. They found her. She came home. I think she ended up at her parents' house or something. And then she went straight to the hospital after that. And now she posted like a response to everything that's been going on. I did not read this response. I want to come in here and read it with y'all. Y'all may have read this already, but I haven't. It came out, you know what I'm saying, I believe yesterday. So I'm going to see what it is. It says, good morning. My husband and I want to make this statement. Again, as we did last night. Okay, so she must have did this before. It's nothing more to add or take away from how you're feeling right now. God is faithful, all the good stuff. All right, cool. Ask for privacy. Allow us to just love our daughter. Is this her mother? Might be her mother. Okay. Also consider the fact that we have not slept in 3 nights and we're mentally exhausted. Okay, so this is her mother saying stuff. So she's not going to tell us what the fuck happened. I thought this was going to be something telling us what she was doing the day she was gone, but it's not. It's just basically her mama speaking on her behalf, saying, give us some privacy, and they're grateful, and thank you for all the, okay, well, I thought we had something, man. All right, well, I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad that she's getting checked out. I'm glad she's in the hospital. I'm glad that her, everything is everything. Shorty need to say something though, because where's this baby? What the fuck? We gotta know something, man. Again,
I've seen posts as much as people having a face with, it's like a Scooby-Doo meme where they got her, and then they pull the mask off, and it has Jesse Smollett.
Oh my god!
So they got them pulling her face off of it, and then it's his head on it after that. So there's a lot of people calling cap on her, saying like, "Oh, she pulled a Jesse Smollett."
Dog. The only thing I saw one post, and the post said, "All this time we thought she was missing, but she was at her boyfriend's hotel sucking dick." I was like, "What?" And the comment section went crazy. I said, I'm not reading into this shit. Wait till she come out and say what the fuck happened to her. because that's crazy. So I don't know, man. The comment section ain't feeling it. They like privacy after the uproar we done made. Like they like, yo, we need some answers, man.
Yeah, because they like, I mean, they showed a little video where you can see like an ATV on the side, like of the highway, like because it was nighttime, so you can see the little light on the ATV gunning on the side. So they saying like somebody came and scooped her up on a 4-wheeler, but I mean, I don't know.
She's alive and well. Well, I'm not saying she's. I'm just gonna say she's well. She's alive and she's in the hospital. Her family's asking for privacy. But man, well, yeah, we need to hear something. I'm pretty sure she's gonna come out and say something, but I hope this story makes some sense because the kidnapping and the sex trafficking and all that shit that's been happening out here the past couple of years, that shit is real. So it's just, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And with that being said, that's all I have. Flat, if there's anything you've seen or something you wanted to bring up, or if not, cool, we can go ahead and lock into this last one for the night.
No, I ain't had nothing.
All right, cool. Let's see what the last topic is for the night. Shorty got to say something, bro. I thought that was an explanation, man.
Oh, this last one is a 3-part question.
Okay.
The last topic is being single is.
Where is King?
Being in a relationship is. Being married is. And it says complete each sentence.
Okay. I have my answers here, and I wish King was here because he submitted this and I wanted to hear his answers. But all right, my answers are being single is very tricky. Being in a relationship is high maintenance, and being married is a foreign island. And this is why I picked these 3 things, because I thought about this before the pod. I said that being single is very tricky because just like anything that has its pros and cons, I feel like being single is a very tricky part of everyone's life, right? Because there's moments where you're glad to be single. You glad you ain't got somebody on your back, somebody you got to answer or report to, because relationships are work, a lot of hard work. And it's just like, man, so people who are glad to be relieved of that, glad to be able to do what they want to do, and not have to worry about anything. They can date who they want. They can sleep with who they want. They can go out and have a blast and not have to worry about anything. Like, there's a lot of pros to being single, but there also are a lot of cons. That shit gets old. People get lonely. People make mistakes that they wouldn't normally make because they out here desperate for somebody to be around or somebody to be at their house or, you know, somebody to wake up to, all these different things. And they start making some irrational, stupid ass decisions based on those urges. Man, when you by yourself and you single and you ain't got nobody to fucking hump on, you start looking at your phone and you probably end up calling the wrong person, especially if you ain't got yourself right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you end up making some tricky, you know, decisions, man, and regretting that shit later, man. So I think it's a very tricky place being single, for sure. I said being in a relationship is high maintenance because that's exactly what it is, man. You have to maintain that shit at a high level. It's so many ways that relationships go. It's so many things you got to consider. You got to consider your own happiness along with someone else's happiness. What makes them tick, what makes you tick, what you can deal with, what you're not going to deal with. You got to worry about keeping this person happy all the time as much as yourself. So it's just a lot that goes into it, man. So I think relationships are very, very high maintenance, man. And not high maintenance as in the things that you have to do to keep the relationship fresh or nothing like that, but just it's a lot of work. Just like they say, marriage is a lot of work. All that shit is a lot of fucking work, man. But I use high maintenance for relationship because it's just it's constant. Every day is a job. The same way you log in for your job at work, the same way you got to be a parent to your kids, the relationship needs that same type of, constant, just attention all the time, man. You never want to neglect a relationship. You got to give it just as much love and care as you do a lot of other things in your life, man. So I said relationships are high maintenance, man. And my last thing I said about marriage, I said marriage is a foreign island because a lot of times when people get married, they focus on just their relationship and their relationship only. All of my homies that got married, I don't see them no more. I don't talk to them no more. And like I said, unless it's a birthday or a big situation, other than that, them niggas are with their wife and raising a family and doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And every marriage is different. I can't get the blueprint of a marriage off of your marriage. I can't ask you just because you're married, what's this and that third, because everybody is different, right? So I just say it's a foreign island because, at the end of the day, when you marry somebody, you have to set your own, just like a relationship, you got to set your own rules. You got to set your own boundaries and things like that. So I think it's foreign for everybody. I feel like 5 of us can get married and all of us have different outcomes. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just one of those things where it's foreign, man. And then you won't know how your marriage is going to be until you get into it. And then you could realize like, yo, this is what it's going to be like going forward. This is what it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully in the next couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's one of those things where it's a deserted island, man. And you got to start creating from scratch. You got to go catch a fish. You got to go get your rocks and create fire and build your little teepee hut. You got to do all that shit on your own, man. So you just kind of start from scratch. So I think every marriage is a foreign island, man. So that was my three-part guessing.
I said, being single is less stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I said, being in a relationship is hard.
Mm-hmm.
And being married is a joint goal.
Okay. Start from the single life. Let's go from there.
Single life is, like I said, is less stressful because that gives you more time to focus on you and you only. You can find out a lot more about yourself when you have no one else to really focus that type of energy on.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, being a parent, you got to have your own set of energy for your children. But when it comes to the single life, it's like, when you do have that alone time outside of your children, it can really be your alone time. You have less worries when you don't have to worry about someone else's situation or someone else when you make the moves that you need to move to better yourself. So I think that is it's less stressful because it's kind of hard to sometimes make your own moves when you got to worry about a significant other, a relationship, because sometimes now your moves, you got to worry about how they may affect that person and not just yourself. So that's why I say it's less stressful because you don't have to worry about nobody else's feelings when you need to get on the straight and narrow path for yourself. So it's less stressful when it comes to being single. Relationships are hard just because, damn near the complete opposite of that.
Yep.
Because the steps that you need to take to move forward become a lot harder because you have to now consider someone else's feelings, consider someone else's emotions, just a lot of different things that you have to now consider. So sometimes you have to reconsider when you just think, everything should just be so easy that you could just do this. Everybody's not always on the same page. So now you have to know who you're dealing with and move accordingly. So it's kind of hard to do that. And then sometimes learning the other person, that's a whole chunk of life itself, learning that person and trying to still keep your own life, your own happiness but being able to bring someone else into that same world, and being able to go into somebody else's world, because everything is not always about you in that relationship. So you got to be able to be what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with a C.
You have to start being
you compromise. You have to compromise.
Yeah, compromise. Yeah.
When it comes to being in a relationship, and you got to compromise when it comes to a lot of things. The married, I said, is a joint goal. Being married is a joint goal. I say that because at the end of the day, decisions that you make have to go through that other person as well. You can no longer really make single judgment moves on a lot of things when you are married. Regardless if you are the man of the house, regardless if you are the breadwinner of the house, you still can't move, without running that across the table, even if the final decision comes through you, which it should as the man of the house. But a joint goal, everything is a joint goal. You don't make decisions. You don't fill up your schedule with things without running. I've heard plenty of people that's in marriages say, oh man, my wife then signed us up for this shit, and I already told these people I was gonna be here. So it's like there's a lot of things you just cannot do without knowing that it's a joint
conversation, man.
Everything has to be a conversation, and I mean literally everything.
I agree.
So you literally have to, the joint goal, you have to know that somebody else is in your world. Y'all are one. So you can't move the way you want to move unless that person is right along with you, because y'all are one. Being married is joint. We are one. So that's the reason I say it's a joint goal. That can be very hard, or it can be very easy. Of course, the goal when you are married is for it to be easy. If you made it that far to be married, then that means you guys kind of mastered a lot of things that you say, what, we can be doing this for the rest of our lives. And some of the things that maybe y'all didn't master, y'all have counselors, marriage counselors for that, or y'all just wind up working things out on your own, compromising and doing certain things and say, what, let's try it your way. And if it doesn't work, let's try it my way after that. That takes a lot of, it's a lot that comes behind that statement alone. Hey,
that's a compromise too. Yeah.
But that's one that it's kind of hard to do, because when two people are so strong-headed and so bullheaded on certain things, because this has worked for this person and this has worked for this person, and they want to both try their things because they know it has worked for them. It's kind of hard to get the other person to come along when it's like, why would I do it your way when I know this works for me?
Right.
It has worked for me. And she's like, why would I go your way when I know this has worked for me? So, it's going to take somebody to just say, what, let's try it your way.
Right.
And maybe it don't have to be a one-time thing. It could be, let's try it your way and let's try it my way, and let's just see who's easier. Makes it easier for the best and for the both of us. So everything being a joint goal is what I looked at when I said being married is.
I dig all that, man. That's all very, very true. I definitely seen some things in the comment section here. What do I see? Nope. Keep scrolling. And first thing, y'all don't have no space for my answers. I know some folk in relationships and marriages and try to be single. Baby, you can't do both. That is true.
EG. Go ahead. I'll read EGs after that.
So that's why I have a Pseudo husband? What? Either way, it's team us. No stress. It ain't hard. We flow like water. I love that. That's dope. You don't have to worry about shit yet. You shouldn't. I think that was when you was talking about being single. Yeah, just said to be single. We have to stop calling folk. We can't consider humans if they don't consider us. All very true. You can go ahead and read EG's.
Yeah, EG said being single is about patience.
Mm-hmm.
Being in a relationship is about patience and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Being married is about patience, understanding, and commitment.
Yeah. So basically, she added a piece to each time. Mm-hmm. First, it was just patience. Relationship, you add understanding, and the marriage, you add the commitment. All very, very true, man. Because I know people who are pseudo. Okay, yeah, because I looked at that and was like, what? But people who are single, man, yeah, like you have to practice patience, man. I know some people who are single and loving it, and I know some people who are single and hating every second of that shit. So you definitely have to play the patient game for sure. Understanding in relationships is 100% true. That was one of my answers for the other topic that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like having somebody understand you is so important. That's what made me fall in love and shit like that. Yeah, and commitment, man. Commitment is a big deal, and you have to commit in order to stay in a lasting, not just relationship, but a lasting marriage. So I definitely agree with those for sure. But you know, look, I'm single and loving it. See, some people do, and some people do not. Some people say this shit is ghetto.
I know a lot of people that's single and love it, and then realize that they can love it even more when they actually got somebody. But that's because they've learned to love themselves, you know?
Yeah.
And it's good that everybody loves themselves, but it's even better when you can find somebody that is the same thing. Like I said earlier in my answer, when one thing that made you fall in love is when you realize this person loves you and cares for you the same, if not more, than what you care for yourself. And it's like, man, I knew I loved myself and I was good being by myself, but it's a whole different feeling when somebody else is on it, just like you know. So
yeah, no, that's wild. I love to say, and I mentioned that too, like being loved differently than you've ever been loved before, man. That's the same thing. Like it's at a level that she was like, yo, what? Like to this degree? Like I never would have thought I would find somebody who would love me this much other than like your kids. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a partner who loves you to that degree, man, like I said, that's definitely something that'll make you fall. So, but I agree, man. I definitely agree. And it looks like that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the last topic that we got going on for tonight's podcast. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the round of applause button for y'all. That was good. With respects to King not being here, man, I know he fucked up because the shit is tripping or whatever. I really want him to answer this question because he gave us this. I put it on the list just for his ass to be here. Might have to ask him this question like next pod or something because there's no way I gotta hear his answers, man. But let's go ahead and get the rundown on the way real quick. Y'all already know how this go, man. It's the part of the pod where we, show some love and get y'all hip to what's going on with the podcast and whatnot. First things first, for those who came in here probably later than usual, please do us a favor, hit a thumbs up on this video wherever you are watching from. The link is right there. We already know how that goes. Subscribe, yada yada yada. Y'all know the deal. Okay. Now, shout out to 583 Expression. Expressions for sponsoring the pod, man. Make sure you go to 583expressions.com and check out the merch and cop something. And if you do cop something, take a selfie, send it to us. We'll push on merch Monday. You already know how it goes. We appreciate Ty and her whole gang for doing what she do, man, and sponsoring the pod as always. All right. Boom. Next up, y'all already know what it is, man. This is our streaming platforms and whatnot, man. Y'all can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Just look us up, LiveVibez Podcast. Look for them lightning bolts so you can see that it's us. Shout out to all the 32 countries all over the world that's rocking with the Vibez podcast. And yeah, man, continue to listen, continue to share. We appreciate and love all of you. For those who are not able to, check it out live in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? You can just go ahead and catch it on the back end when you driving, when you at work, however. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Next up, man, hashtag LVP Fitness Challenge. I know this is the thing that we always talk about. We always promote. We always push. Make sure you take care of yourselves and go get fit, man. It's summertime. Go out here, go for a walk. Do something. If you want to run to the gym, if you want to work out in your house, it doesn't even matter. If you want to post it on social media, just use the hashtag LVP Fitness Challenge on whatever platform you post it on. We appreciate that. We can always click that hashtag and see what everybody's doing. It can motivate us to keep going, man. And yeah, we appreciate those who do. All right. Boom. This is our links link, man. liinks.co/LiveVibez podcast. You can scan that QR code that is on the screen. And, or if you're, lazy and whatnot, you can go ahead and look in the description of this YouTube video. The links are in there as well. You can subscribe to us. You can donate to us. You can send us fan mail and gifts. We open them live here on the show. Unless you send us a note saying they're open on the pod, that's cool. We'll keep it private. But, yeah, our socials are on there. Our emails on there. If you want to be a guest like Mocha Delight, they sent us an email, saying, yo, what's up? I'm trying to be on that pod on Friday. Then do that, so we can get y'all on here, man, so y'all can vibe out with us and whatnot. We do have a lot of different ended questions and topics and things that we're submitted that's made for women being on this show. So we can't use them until we get a woman on the show. So, or a pair of women or a trio of women. However, make sure y'all reach out, man, so y'all can get on this podcast with us, man, and vibe out like Mocha just did. So we appreciate that. Make sure y'all continue to do that and support the game, man. Speaking of supporting the game, y'all already know what it is, man. LiveVibezStore.com. Go ahead and check out the website and make sure you keep checking and check our social medias for new merch that we got coming up. And if you do cop something, remember, it is, oh shit, today's Monday, ain't it? Hold up. Hold that thought. Before we get into that, I'm going to move this off the screen because we do have a new merch Monday. I just got to make sure that it gets uploaded properly. You know what I'm saying? My baby was still on there from last week. You know what I'm saying? My daughter with the hoodie. But we got another one. I'm about to make sure we get this uploaded properly. You know what I'm saying? So we can show some love as it loads right now. I don't know how many seconds it's going to take. Uploading. Hurry your ass up. There we go. And I'm going to slide this one up here and then move this one out the way. And then, boom, we got a Merch Monday, and we're going to show it like this. Let's get this money. Shout out to Freckles in the building. The unthreesome indoor pillow in pink. Cop that order. Y'all see it. I got one in the back right there. Mine's in black, but she has hers in pink. Shout out to you for going to the store and copping whatever you want from Merch Mondays, man. And we put it right here on the show, man. Y'all see how it is, man. We appreciate the support. And that's a fly-ass pillow, man. Good shit, man. So shout out to you for coming through with the crew, man. That's good shit right there. But again, man, if y'all do cop anything from us, make sure you send us a picture or put you on Merch Monday like this. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, now speaking of that good old cruise talk, another round of applause, man. We making some moves. Things are happening. Right now, this is hold on, let me get this on the screen so Flack can show y'all the numbers. 18 days, 13 hours, and 5 minutes. We'll be on a boat, waving that motherfucker, saying see y'all later. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, this is the light itinerary right now. Of course, this is going to change throughout the time once we know, times of, things and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to do a meet and greet. We're going to have a sale party. We're going to decorate our doors. We're going to have a photo shoot with the cruise shirts. We got an update coming up with them cruise shirts too, goddamn. We got the Captain's Ball coming up, man. We're going to do some vibe lines live with people on the boat. We're going to do a scavenger hunt. It's going to be super, super dope. If we do add some more cool shit to do, we'll put it on the list to keep you guys posted. But make sure you understand what's going on if you're going. And yeah, man, going to Nassau Princess Cays in Grand Turks, August 5th through the 10th, man. We're going to be out of here. All right.
Let me ask you this. 583 said door judge. Should we take pictures of all the doors and let the Vibers choose the winner? And guess what? We won't know. Well, the people that actually go on a cruise will know whose door it is. That has nothing to do with the rest of the Vibers that did not go.
Okay.
So if we take pictures of all of the doors and bring it to the pod when we get back to be the judge.
That might be something. That might be something. We might can include some people who weren't there. You know what I'm saying? Get them to vote for the flyest doors and whatnot. Okay, I'm with that. I like that idea. In fact, I'm going to write that down. Good shit. We might have to do that. So yeah, we got a door decoration and a door judge hat. If y'all don't know, I just got hip to this year. You decorate doors, man, and people judging and whatnot. It's pretty dope. I've seen some cool shit so far.
I mean, there's people that just they hang candy on their doors all the time. Like you can just walk past and grab a mint or whatever. Like they have all kinds of shit on those doors. So we decided that we were gonna have a Live Vibes door. So you design your door Live Vibes. You can put whatever twist you want on it. It belongs to you. It is your door. You can do whatever, but it has to be something pertaining Live Vibes.
Yes.
So that is what we're doing on all of our doors. Everyone that's on this cruise, go to the stores, get whatever you need for your doors now.
If you don't know what it is, just Google that shit. Google cruise door decorations or door judge, whatever the case. It's gonna pop right the fuck up, and you will see what people has done to their doors. Get creative, have fun, but make sure there's something Live Vibes related on your door. And
let me also tell y'all, some people don't know, but do not put an upside down pineapple on your door.
Unless you bought that.
If you put an upside down pineapple on your door, do not be offended when some swingers or something try to come in there and try to knock your motherfucking boots, because that is the sign for swingers. That lets people know that you are with the shits. Yes. Anytime you see a pineapple upside down on a door.
All right, that's what he said, and I'm a for those who think this is it's not a game. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Look, boom. What is the meaning of the upside down pineapple? It says swingers. As you can see, this is a door, and there's an upside down pineapple on said door. Pineapples are usually as a secret way for swingers to identify each other. If you see someone wearing an upside down pineapple badge or pin, it means that they're actively looking for a partner swap. Meaning you can have mine and I'm gonna get yours. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. The upside down pineapple is someone's front porch, can be seen as an invitation to join a swingers party. So if you got that shit on your door, motherfuckers gonna try to knock and come in because they think shit jumping in there. So just so you know what I'm saying? You go buy your decorations, you think the pineapple cute, you hang it up with a pin, that bitch accidentally turned upside down. Now you got fucking you got all types
you
of
open the door and then you got dick in your face.
No bullshit. You gotta be careful, man.
Or whatever. It might be a tongue, might be another slit. You don't.
You got to be more careful. All right. So just so y'all know, are y'all planning another cruise? Our goal is to have this motherfucker every year, every summer, every August, hopefully it's our anniversary time for the pod. We talking about doing another one. So
I said we were going to do it this year, but I think there's going to be a lot of people that have such a good time that I think we might have to make this every
annual thing.
Year thing.
Might be, man.
And just know that it will get bigger. No homo.
We were doing great. We didn't have to hit this button the whole pod until right now.
It will get bigger. There's going to be more people. Trust and believe, because there were people that was in this comment section that was going but had to back out for family situations or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's going to be more people. Trust and believe. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lituation. We will be snapping photos, shooting videos, because we will be putting something together just for this pod.
Yeah.
So that people can see that we will be having a good time, man. And I mean, there's 16 of us.
Okay.
I think there's 16 of us going.
That's gonna be crazy.
16 people. I think 2 of them are not Vibers, but they were going because of the podcast thing. So
right.
2 of them that are not Vibers, but there's 14 people that's been on this podcast. So that's on this podcast that will be on there.
Okay.
So it's definitely going to be a situation, man. We're going to have it all planned out. We're going to have it all mapped out. And as soon as we get back, we might be trying to look into putting it into play. That way people can pay on it starting as early as possible so that, by the next August, that should already be paid for.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get it together. And we might not always leave out of Florida. There's ports everywhere. There's ports in Louisiana. There's ports in Texas, Virginia.
There's one in Baltimore.
Several parts of Florida.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, Miami, Port Canaveral, aka Orlando, whatever. There's plenty of ports. So there's one in New York. And how do I know? Because in February of 2024, me and Jabbo will be on a 9-day cruise leaving out of New York.
Crazy.
On one of the newer ships.
Good shit, man.
It's going down. Trust and believe. Y'all need to be on that next one. Let's get it.
Bullshit. And that's what it is, man. And with that being said, shit, y'all already know. Oh, wait. Gotta let y'all know about the podcast awards, right? Goddamn. Okay. Let y'all know of this very, very easy task. We hope you've done it already. If not, please do so because we only have the rest of July to do so. Go to podcastawards.com. That's it. Podcastawards.com. They're going to ask for your email. You put your email in, boom. You get to vote for your categories for different podcasts. Vote for LiveVibez Podcast under these 2 categories. 1 for People's Choice and 2 for entertainment. So if you are watching or cheating on us with other podcasts like Mobile Delight is, you can plug them in any other category you see fit because there's plenty of. Now, granted, I don't know if they're registered here or not. So if they're not registered, and so be it. They can't get votes, I guess. I don't know. But we on that motherfucker, okay? So vote for us. We would appreciate that. And once you do that and you're done, just go to your email and confirm your email address. And then you locked in. And you can do this as many times as you want, as long as you have different emails. We would appreciate that. And man, let's try to get nominated for something. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know what it is, man. Every Monday and Friday around 9 o'clock Eastern time, we come live with the vibes and everybody's favorite photo because life is hilarious sometimes. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, I'm going to hit this music real quick. If y'all got some ending questions or topics or something y'all want to talk about, put it in the comment section right now. Let's go. I don't see anything, so that means we good money. We ain't got no ending questions, no topics, or nothing to add to the list, which is cool. We do have a few more left in the tuck to use for the next pods coming up. And other than that, man, Fred, you got anything before we get up out of here?
No, sir.
All right, man. So look, everybody, man, y'all have a great week and whatnot, man. Go out here and be great on purpose, man. Have a productive week. Be safe out here, and we will see y'all on Friday. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna check this email. We might have ourselves a guest on Friday. We're gonna make sure we got the credentials and everything good to go. Definitely what's happening with King. Make sure his shit is together by Friday as well. And other than that, man, we about to be good money. So, Fat, you can take us out.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face. And remember, put the guns down and pick the gloves up. And we out.
Hey.
Hey man, welcome to the Live Vibes, man. The new scenery, you got to see it on Sunday.
All right, let me see what sounds I got for y'all. Probably the same ones. Let me check. What is this?
It's the LiveVibez Podcast. Bitch.
I see y'all rapping. Ain't even had to say nothing. Y'all out here. We see it. Let me go ahead and end this broadcast before all these love bugs start popping up.